Hi guys, hope you're doing okay. I thought I'd just do a quick video um, regarding putting the seat to its highest level on the Suzuki V-Strom 1050 XT. I don't think you can do this on the standard 1050 V-Strom, but I think you can buy a heightening kit actually, but it doesn't come as standard. Obviously the first thing you need to do is to take both the seats off. This is the pillion seat upside down. That just comes off with the key at the side. There's a little key hole that you unclip the pillion seat, and then the rider seat comes off with a couple of bolts, so easy to get off. And underneath the pillion seat, you have to remove this little package here, because these are the bolts and the bits and pieces to make the rider seat higher. So I've unscrewed it already. That comes out, and then that just slides like that. And there, as you can see, you've got four black cylinder things. It's not a technical word. Which are going to go in place of something over here, I guess. I will work it out in a minute. The crazy thing is I've done this before on my last XT, but I cannot remember for the life of me how to do it. But I know for sure that you take these bits off. So it's the four longer bolts you need, and then those two, because they're not, these two things here, which somehow go on here. But I will cut off here, work out how it works, and come back to you. Right, so the next thing you need to do is to remove these four bolts on the rider seat, which I will do now. I'll have to stop this and then come back to you because I've only got one hand. I mean, I don't only have one hand, but holding the phone, obviously. Right, so once you've undone these four bolts, then the whole plates just lift off. Take them off. And then these two little adapters that were under the pillion seat start to make more sense, because they go over the holes that you've just unbolted those bolts from. So I'll try that and get back to you. So I've put the little adapters on the front section. You can see them underneath there. Obviously bringing up the height adapter part up 20mm, and then you do the same on this side. Put that in there, followed by that bit. Make sure when you put this on that the little lip, if you see there, is to your right. And that should be it. What I forgot to say is that when you're re-bolting these in, obviously you need longer bolts, which are the full bolts that are actually underneath the pillion seat. So that's the last one there. Obviously these are the older ones, which they're too short now, but yeah, there's 4 bolts underneath the pillion seat that will replace the ones that were there before. So once you've done that, you can see that it is now, the base is now 20mm higher than it was. Obviously this is just for the rider seat, the pillion seat doesn't move at all. I'll put them back on the bike now, and you can see what they look like, or what it looks like. The only thing that affects me a little bit is the fact that there is a slight gap when you put this on the highest level between the kind of side fairing and the bottom of the seat when you put it back on the bike. But I'll show you that in a minute, and I'm sure it won't affect most people, just me. So there's the seat back on the bike. don't know if you can see the gap I'm talking about. Obviously you can't see it from this angle, but it's, if you're walking towards the bike you can see it, but it actually doesn't look as bad on this coloured bike. On the orange and white one it was quite noticeable to my eye anyway, but because this is a darker coloured bike, it doesn't actually look so bad. Anyway guys, I hope this has helped if you're thinking of putting your seat at the highest level on the V-Strom. Okay guys, ride safe.